Welcome. If you are here and listening, it is because you are interested in learning how you can add peptides and add profit to your chiropractic clinic, your med spa, your holistic health practice. And we are here to show you how to do that in a simple and very effective sort of way. So let's dive right in. All right, let's talk about peptides and let's talk about the future of longevity. If you're here again, you probably already know peptides are the future. This is not a fad. It's not something that is just, here today, gone tomorrow. This really is the future of health and wellness and anti-aging. The numbers don't lie. The US weight loss market hit 90 billion in 2023, and much of that was fueled by GLP-1 meds like semaglutide and tirzepatide. Also, the global anti-aging market is exploding, and I'm sure you're seeing this. Your patients and your clients are talking about it. But that market is exploding. It's at 47 billion and is projected to be at nearly 80 billion by the early 2030s. And as we know, especially in the US, we have an obesity problem. So 50% of US adults now qualify for weight loss medications. And I'm sure, again, this is no surprise to you. You're seeing all of this in your practices. The peptide therapeutics market, again, is exploding. There is so much research being done, scientific studies that back the effectiveness of peptides. And I'm sure, again, you've done your own research. You know about peptides. You're probably using them for yourself and wondering how you can get them into your practice in a way that does not involve a lot of added overhead and or hiring a medical director. Chiropractors in your situation are often exploring peptides for their patients for things like musculoskeletal pain, tissue repair, immune support, and metabolic health. We know that chiropractor, your office is probably doing so much more than just traditional chiropractic care, right? You really are a holistic practitioner and trusted advisor for your patients. And so many chiropractors are looking to collaborate with licensed prescribers or telehealth companies that really specialize in peptides, again, as a turnkey solution to be able to offer these tools to their patients as an added value. And that's what we're here to talk about today. You have the opportunity to partner with a telehealth concierge service for safe, quality peptides that would also give your patients and clients 24/7 medical doctor support via their patient portal. Plus, this would allow you the opportunity to earn 20 to 40% recurring monthly commission on those peptides. Now, the great thing about partnering with EllieMD, there's really 5 big ones, okay? This is what is really going to make the difference in your practice and in the bottom line of your business. So we know that you're here to help people and you have a passion for that and you do it really well. And you also need to make money in your business, right? That's why you're in business. So partnering with EllieMD can really help you boost revenue while keeping overhead costs very low, okay? So you can earn up to 40% in revenue for every client you refer. We also handle everything. EllieMD handles the doctors, the prescriptions, compliance, shipping. So there's no added overhead or liability from you from that standpoint. You really are pointing people to a telehealth service that will allow them to get prescription peptides in a really safe and effective and accessible way, versus you being the one to have the liability of the prescription. You're also really able to enhance client loyalty and patient loyalty this way. You're adding value to your offering by integrating these personalized wellness solutions in a way that doesn't overburden your practice, your staff, your time. You're also going to get marketing support. So you have access to branded materials that help promote this peptide portion of your business, as well as a launch plan and dedicated staff, a dedicated leader that is going to help you to really get this business revenue stream off of the ground. And then effortless implementation. There is no need to hire new staff or invest in additional training. EllieMD really is a plug and play option. We can help you with training for your staff. We also have compliance training already available for you to go through. And again, we're going to help you with that marketing portion to get this revenue stream off the ground. Now, again, the big differentiator is you don't have to prescribe. You are simply pointing people to a telehealth service where licensed medical providers are handling the intake forms, the prescriptions, the dosing, and the monitoring. So if there's any questions about the peptides or results that are coming or not coming, as they're using the peptides, all of your patients and clients will have access to a portal where they can DM their doctor any questions, and get direct support that way. Of course, they're going to be talking with you. You're still seeing them. I'm sure they're still coming into your office, right? All of these things. But a lot of that heavy burden of just those one-off questions that they would normally call your office for, leave a message for you, or ask your staff, a lot of that is taken off of your plate, with the doctors through the portal. So you're able to point them to a safe, legal, doctor-led telehealth service, where they can get their peptides from a 503A pharmacy. So we partner with a high-level pharmacy that is FDA regulated, to make sure that they're really getting quality peptides. They are triple purified, prescription grade. Again, we have board certified doctors that give personalized peptide protocol and prescription. All of the peptides are shipped directly to their home. And again, we have peptides in the longevity, weight loss, sexual health, and soon to offer diagnostics categories. So there is no research grade here. And then there is no in-office wait time. And again, less burden for your practice. Now, how does this work? You're probably asking. This is a very simple. So your clients would scan a QR code or click a link to explore the peptides and be able to order from a doctor. Okay. They would complete their intake form, fill out their health history. The doctor would evaluate, make sure there's no contraindications. If there's any questions or they need additional information, the doctor would ask them via their portal and/or schedule a telehealth consultation. If everything is fine and the doctor has no questions, they'll go ahead and approve the prescription, and the peptides are shipped directly to the patient's home. These are either injections, tablets, sprays, or drops. So we have various forms of peptides. And then again, the patient portal is available so patients can ask questions, schedule check-ins, track their progress, and really optimize results. So that 24/7 medical doctor support is available to them. Again, alleviating a lot of the workload from your practice. So here is an example of a peptide menu that you can place in your practice, multiple places throughout your practice, at your front desk, in your office. You would literally point your patients and clients to this QR code that would link directly to your affiliate sites. And from there, they would be able to go to the peptide they want, learn more about it, and then fill out an intake form to purchase the peptide through this service. So all of it is very seamless and always connected to you. If that patient decides to add more peptides or do a peptide stack, anything that the patient does through the portal would be directly linked to you and thus to your commission and your revenue. So let's talk about the peptides, because you might be wondering which peptides are offered through this portal. We have weight loss peptides. So we have GLP, we have GLP-1, GLP and GIP, so semaglutide and tirzepatide, both in microdose and weight loss doses. Now, you guys know, you're professional practitioners. You all know that weight loss is not just about the weight loss. So yes, of course, people are going to be transformed and feel much, much better. But the blood work is the biggest thing. And many of you probably also do blood work in your office. If you don't, your patients and clients can also request labs through EllieMD, through the doctor that they're working with, so that you're able to monitor that along the way as well. And they're able to really see their progress from a lab level, which is incredible. So of course we have weight loss and microdose. We also have longevity as sexual health peptides. BPC 157, great for healing and repair. GHKCU, glutathione, master antioxidant, great for inflammation. NAD, the master of anti-aging. Tesamorelin, ipamorelin, for really boosting energy, hormone support, and reducing visceral fat. Samorelin, also great for hormone balance. So you'll see all of the peptides and the related prices for those peptides here. And if you want access to this, just whoever invited you to this call, let them know. They can send you this information as well. We also have sexual health, PT141, the thrill pill. So this can be really big, especially for many of your clients asking about that. And then GLP-1 support, which is actually one of my favorite products. This is a great all-in-one support for people who are on GLP-1s. I know there's many people in your practice, many patients and clients that you see that are already taking GLPs. This can help make sure they're getting their protein, their probiotics, all of the essential nutrients that they need, fiber, to make sure that they're really maximizing that experience. So let's talk about profit, because you want to know how this is going to impact your practice, I'm sure. Again, you can earn anywhere from 20 to 40% commission on referrals to this platform. That really compounds on each other. Peptides are in 2-month or 3-month cycles, and our recurring order rate is over 90%. So, once people get started on peptides, they're feeling great. They don't stop. They're cycling them. They're looking for something else to add to their stack. They want to live their longest, strongest lives. And we know you want that for them as well. So if you're adding 10 new customers to this revenue stream per month, just 10 new customers per month, you're going to add about $70,000 a year in revenue and passive income for your business. Okay. If you're looking at 20 new customers a month, that's going to be about $140,000 a year. And if you're adding 50 new customers a month, again, depending on the foot traffic in your practice already, that can give you an additional $300,000 a year. So this is a significant additional revenue stream, again, without the added overhead. And it is very simple to get started and to really, again, just put this plug and play partnership into practice for your practice so that you can start earning profit. Really, all you need to do to get started is enroll via our website and receive your affiliate link. So whoever invited you to this call will have a link for you to be able to do that. Just ask them for that. They can help walk you through the enrollment process. It's very simple and self-explanatory. And then number 2, you would schedule your launch strategy, okay? You can schedule a launch strategy so that we help you get this revenue stream off the ground. We have a very simple launch plan that we can customize specifically for your practice to make sure that you start building that revenue stream. And from there, you're adding peptides and adding profit. And yes, I saw a question in the chat. You can absolutely expand your revenue potential even farther by sharing this option with other chiropractors, other practitioners that you know, so that they can use the same platform to add a profit stream to their business. In doing that, you're also going to benefit from the business that comes in through them. So you're going to get a small percentage of their total peptide revenue as well, which really skyrockets, the income potential and the profit potential for this revenue stream. So if you have any more questions about that too, ask the person that invited you to this call. But I hope this was helpful and gives you a very clear overview of how you can easily add peptides and add profit to your current practice. I look forward to getting to know you.